I'm making this video today, uh, especially as a special appreciation. Especially, I appreciate all gossips, people who gossip a lot. Honestly, I really love you. I appreciate you. You have a special place in my heart. I know that society. I know very well that society doesn't like you. Society doesn't appreciate your good words. But don't think that everyone just behaves and sees you that way. No, gossips, you are very, very wonderful people. And like I said, I'm making this video especially for you as a very, very special appreciation. You're special people. That's why I'm making a very special video to you. I'm appreciating you for the following reasons. One, gossips, you've made me know and realize how important I am. Because if I was not important, you wouldn't have noticed me and you wouldn't have been talking about me. And all this while, sometimes I look at myself and I wonder, my efforts, what do my efforts worth? I look at myself sometimes and the weight and the burdens of life and everything that happens around me. Sometimes I just feel that, I'm not just there. I'm not the kind of person I want to be. I've not gotten to the height I want to get to. Sometimes all these things culminate and eventually result in chain series of very, very depressive thoughts. But all of a sudden, gossips have made me understand that no, it's not that way, that I'm actually very, very important. Because I know that you people don't gossip about people who are not important and relevant. So the fact you've noticed me, because it takes one to notice one before you start gossiping about the person. So for the fact that you've noticed me and you talk about me behind my back, it means I must be very, very important. So I appreciate you for that. Also, to gossips, I want to appreciate you for making me understand I'm very, very strong. I'm a very strong man. I'm fearless, and I could induce fear in my enemies. Why I said that is because if you were bold, you're normally cowards. That's why everything you do and everything you say it behind my back. Because I'm very strong. And you know full well that if you come before me to say some kinds of things or those things you normally say, you know full well that I'm going to crush you. So I must be very, very strong. Maybe I induce the fear of God in you. That's why you choose to speak and talk behind my back, which makes you cowards. Because if you're bold and if you're strong, you're supposed to speak and those stuff people will talk about. You're supposed to talk about it before me. Also, I want to appreciate your gossips over the fact that you're giving me very, very good publicity. Publicity I won't even have been able to pay for. You've suddenly given me the kind of publicity that I never imagined. Suddenly, people who don't know about me now hear about me. And everybody's inquisitive. Everyone wants to know who I am. What is it about this guy? Why is he always being talked about? Like I said initially, it's only very important people that are talked about. Important people like me. Because if I wasn't important, you wouldn't have been talking about me. You wouldn't have been taking the pains to publicize me, to advertise me this way, to market me this way. I've actually been looking for marketing because a lot of influencers, you pay so much to build your marketing value now. You pay so much to actually publicize yourself. When people are doing it free for me, oh my goodness. Gossips, you're wonderful. I also want to appreciate you for giving me the opportunity to live rent-free in your heads and in your minds. I must be very important that you can't think of any other person or any other thing except me. I'm an obsession. You're obsessed over me. I'm not paying any rent and I'm free, living free inside your heads and in your minds. Oh, gossips. You're very wonderful people. Imagine me being an obsession. Imagine me sometimes that looks down on myself and I don't know how important I am. But here I am. Here am I, living rent-free in your heads and in your minds that you can't do any other thing. It's always me. I'm always in your thoughts. You're killing yourself. Thank you. It's not everybody who thinks about me like this. It's not everyone who's obsessed about me, except you, gossip. So thank you so much. I thank you. I appreciate you so much for this. Gossips, I also want to thank you so much that honestly, it's important. It's so good that I didn't know, people kill themselves for people. People buy themselves for people somewhere, which is not a good thing. But in my own case, you're falling sick for my sake. Because you know full well that, each time you think about me and you talk about me, you gossip about me, of course I don't always know. I don't know. Most of you, I can't even identify you. But the fact you talk about me and you're gradually killing your, destroying your immunity, falling sick every time. You don't know why you're always treating yourself with, well, one ailment or the other. It's because of me. Me, important me. You know, you're falling sick every time because you see, each time you keep fantasizing over me, worrying yourself, bothering yourself over me, you destroy your hormonal balance. You make yourself prone to all kinds of ailments. You keep falling sick. You're never healthy. You keep having heart attacks. You keep having cardiac arrest. Your BP keeps rising and fluctuating all the time. But now, gossips, I also want to thank you so much for showing me so much love, by bringing me up in places I never thought I'll be, Apart from marketing, you make me a subject of discussion at tables I never thought I'll get to, tables I never felt I'll sit on. Look at me now. Everyone wants to know about me. Everyone, even those who never knew my name before. And the discussion at tables. Because one thing you fail to understand, gossips, is that you spread bad news, but it turns around. What you meant for evil, God turns it around for good. And all the bad you intended for me comes back for my own good. And people never ever believe all they hear from gossips. Because one thing about rumors, which you people are good at spreading, is that rumors have a lifeline, and they have expiry dates. And one thing about rumors is that they just go fast. They travel so fast, and they can travel around the world so fast. But at the end, it expires, and people don't tend to always believe what you say, because the people you talk against, later people will find out that they are not whom you have actually portrayed them to be. Gossips, you're wonderful people. And for those who cry over gossips and they keep feeling so bad that people gossip about them, I don't think it's that way. I think we should appreciate the fact gossips are very important people. And actually my heart goes out to people who are wounded because of gossips and so on and so forth. No, gossiping doesn't kill. Gossip as much as you want. The thing there is that whoever gossips about you, you're higher than the person. So gossips, you're not higher than you. That's why you gossip about me. You want to be who I am. You want to achieve what I have achieved. You want to achieve what I'm achieving. You wish to be where I am, but you can't. So the best thing you feel you can do is to go behind the scenes and talk about me and gossip about me. No, now it's only making me stronger. What doesn't kill me makes me stronger. And gossip doesn't kill me. It only makes me stronger. It makes me become the man I aspire to be. Not all publicity comes easily through social media posts and influencing and content creation and the rest. Sometimes the greatest publicity comes through gossiping. It comes through gossiping. So gossips, continue your trade, okay? No, we need you around, because the world is a better place. After all, no one gossips about the insane person or the lunatic under the flyover sleeping in one shanty. No, nobody gossips about them. Those ones sleeping on the road. It's only important people that gossip about. So thank you very much, my gossip friends. Thank you. Don't stop. The Bible says in the book of Revelation, let he who sins continue to sin. So let she who gossips continue to gossip. You're very wonderful. You deserve your flowers. I wish I had flowers around to share with you. Thank you very much. Kingsley Orji, please follow my YouTube channel, Kingsley Orji TV. Orji as in OJI. There are tons and tons of inspirational and motivational videos there. You can always share. And it's been a pleasure. Once more again, it's Kingsley Orji, the normal Omaya man, trying to give someone out there a reason to stay alive and a purpose for living. Thanks.